Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabi. I welcome you to Biology Boss MCQ Part 28. I'd like to encourage you to learn, to like, to share, and to subscribe. What happens when the ciliary muscles of the mammalian eye contract? The lens becomes A. Thicker and the eye sees far objects. B. Thinner and the eyes see near objects. C. Thicker and the eyes sees near objects. D. Thinner and the eye sees far objects. And the answer is C. Thicker and the eyes see near objects. What effect does light have on the distribution of oxygen at the tip of the plant shoot? A. Concentrates more oxygen on the dark side of the illuminated side of the shoot tip. B. Causes equal distribution of oxygens at the shoot tip. C. Has no effect on the distribution of oxygen at the shoot tip. D. Causes oxygen to concentrate more on the illuminated side of the shoot tip. And the answer is A. Concentrates more oxygen on the dark side of the illuminated side of the shoot tip. In which part of the kidney nephron does reabsorption of glucose occur? A. Proximal convoluted tubule. B. Distal convoluted tubule. C. Descending lobe of Henle. D. Ascending lobe of Henle. And the answer is A. Proximal convoluted tubule. Which one of the following would occur if a potato strip was placed in distilled water? A. Increase in length. B. Strip would soften. C. Decrease in length. D. Remain unchanged. And the answer is A. Increase in length. Which one of the following is true of both photosynthesis and respiration? A. Occur in all living organisms. B. Involves enzymes. C. Are exothermic. D. Need light energy. And the answer is B. Involves enzymes. Which one of the following reactions is likely to occur when a donor of blood group A gives blood to a recipient of blood group B? A. Antibody A reacts with antigen A. B. Antigen B reacts with antibodies B. C. Antibodies B react with antigen A. D. Antigen A reacts with antigens B. And the answer is A. Antibodies A react with antigens A. Which one of the following may not be used for classifying insects? A. Structure of legs. B. Feeding habits. C. Mouth parts. D. Types of eyes. And the answer is B. Feeding habits. The rapid elongation of the hypocotyle during germination causes A. Delay in emergence of photosynthetic leaves. B. Early emergence of photosynthetic leaves. C. Cotyledon to remain below the ground. D. Cotyledons to grow above the ground. And the answer is D. Cotyledons to grow above the ground. Which one of the following controls the rate of heartbeat in a mammal? A. Medulla oblongata. B. Cerebrum. C. Pituitary. D. Cerebellum. And the answer is A. Medulla oblongata. Which of the following is a characteristic of soil with low capillarity? A. Poor water retention. B. Poor drainage. C. Poor aeration. D. Small particles. And the answer is A. Poor water retention. Which one of the following is correct about dividing cells at the tip of the plant shoots? A. Have large vacuoles. B. Are specialized. C. Have soft cell walls. D. Have rigged cell walls. And the answer is C. Have soft cell walls. What mode of nutrition is used by Rhizopus? A. Saprophytism. B. Heterotrophism. C. Parasitism. D. Holozoic. And the answer is A. Saprophytism. Which one of the following would not be found in the glomerular filtrate? A. Fibrinogen. B. Aminosalts. C. Glucose. D. Urea. And the answer is A. Fibrinogen. The forces which mostly help water to move up a tall plant are A. Osmosis and diffusion. B. Capillarity and osmosis. C. Osmosis only. D. Capillarity and transpiration. And the answer is B. Capillarity and transpiration. In an ecosystem, the survival of all living things depends on A. Primary producers. B. Decomposers. C. Primary consumers. D. Secondary consumers. And the answer is A. Primary producers. Root which grows from near the base of the trunk of some wood plant is called A. Lateral root. B. Prop root. C. Aerial root. D. Advantageous root. And the answer is A. Lateral root. A male cockroach is different from a female cockroach by having A. Long antennae. B. Large abdomen. C. Styles. D. Suckers. And the answer is C. Styles. Which one of the following has no effect on the rate of diffusion? A. Density of diffusion medium. B. Concentration gradient. C. Size of diffusing molecules. D. Length of diffusion pathway. And the answer is A. Density of diffusion media. Which of the following is a viral disease? A. Typhoid. B. Polio. C. Tetanus. D. Syphilis. And the answer is B. Polio. What happens to a person after consuming food with high salt content? A. A lot of antidiuretic hormone, ADH, will be produced by his pituitary glands. B. Much urine will be produced. C. Less antidiuretic hormone, ADH, will be produced. D. osmotic pressure of his blood decreases? And the answer is A. A lot of antidiuretic hormone ADH will be produced by his pituitary glands. Hello friends, thank you for participating in Biology Boss MCQ Part 28. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.